Boston's new #1 for today's rhythm and all the best throwbacks.
The all new Hot 96.9.
Big Mack here, Hot 96.9 Bad Manner. We have the beautiful Rita Ora in the building. What up?
Hi, I love that introduction. That was nice.
Thank you. I practiced that all day
Yeah,
yesterday.
what up, it's Big Man. I loved it.
And you gotta add the yerp. That's my thing.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's good. How are you?
I'm good. How are you been?
I'm okay. I'm okay.
So now I have to ask you this because I told my brother that I was gonna interview you. He was like, "Yo, ask her what does she do? Because you're like the most known unknown person in America right now.
I know, it's so crazy, right?
Like you haven't released the album in the United States, but everybody knows you.
That's a good sign, though, no?
It definitely is.
That means when the music does come out, then there's gonna be no problem.
It's gonna be a smash.
Thank you. I mean, fingers crossed. But yeah, no. Well, basically, tell him just to be patient because their album will be out in September. Well, I think the reason why people know of me so far is because obviously the affiliation, the co-sign with Jay, I think really helped.
Oh, that was big.
And also I don't know, I guess people just talk my name or something, I guess. I don't know.
Now, I know, I've heard of you because Jay walked you in everywhere. And
right.
I never heard of that. And it was like...
He was good to me.
Was he? That's good because he's got a lot of artists on his label that he's not that good.
It's family. I mean, there's some things that I just kind of, you never take for granted, and that's one of those things.
You're still on Rock Nation, right?
Of course I am. I'm never going anywhere.
Now, how is that? Because, like I said, there's a lot of artists on there that get shelved or aren't working as hard as you. So, does that ever, like, discourage you at all?
I mean, I think everybody's destiny relies in their own hands. I mean, once you sit and you get signed to a label and you expect the label to kind of run and drive your project, nah, that's wrong. I mean, you got to really drive your own project. Even if you don't know what type of song you want to record, you got to go in there and just try things out. Like, first album I had, which I never released in the States, I just went in the studio and I was just trying things out. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't know what was going to happen. This time around, I learned my balance. I started to see things differently, and I went up to Jay with, songs that I liked, and he showed me some songs that were just incredible. And it's about the team effort. You show enthusiasm and passion, and something will happen.
Now, is Jay on the new album?
I'm not telling you.
You're not telling me?
No, I can't tell you.
Now, who can you tell me is on the album?
I can tell you that this album is not about collaborators. There's one person on this album, one collaboration. And it's a guy, but I'm not telling you who.
Is it your boyfriend?
No, he's on there, yeah. But I can tell you that we've done 4 tracks together with him.
See, do you get like that girlfriend discount on the tracks, or he make you play full price?
I'm not telling you any of that. Well, I'm not telling you any of that because that's what I'm saying. You don't want to mix like numbers with personal relationships. You know what I mean? So it was a great experience. Though. I mean, it was a good decision that we went along with it because it was really natural. It happened really naturally. It was nice.
I heard Mustard's on the album.
He's here somewhere, by the way.
He's here in the room?
No, I mean somewhere around here. I just texted.
Okay. Tell him to come hang out. We got some Ciroc.
I think they're doing some soundtrack. They're doing a soundtrack. They have a show tonight. But
they do. Yes.
But yeah, he is incredible, and I love it because me being a white girl from London and doing that, it works perfectly.
No, that wasn't you stepping out of your lane or anything?
No, because he came into my lane, but still it's his thing, and he still has the mustard on the beat. I love that. I've been trying
mustard on the beat, yo.
And I'm like, how do you say that? He's like, I'm not even. He says, you just don't have to say it.
Oh, he let you say it?
No, of course not. It won't be the same. It won't be the same.
All right, so coming from the UK to America, like, how is that transition as far as, like, are you worried that you're not going to have that success?
I'm not worried. I'm more excited to see what's going to happen because I know that there's a face of Rita, but there isn't a depth of Rita. I know that that's what's missing, and that's because I haven't been here. So now I'm not going anywhere. I'm touring around the States. I'm releasing my album here. I'm actually just going to, perform everywhere, and do what I did back home and back in Europe and everywhere else apart from here. I don't even know why I haven't done it here. I think it's because I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. I mean, I'm just being real,
Now, you're not going to be one of those artists that come out with the gimmicks or anything, like the sex tape or twerking videos are big right now.
I'm not doing no twerking.
You're not going to do no twerking?
No,
do they twerk in the UK?
Yeah, but not really.
Not really? It's not as good, or they just don't do it at all?
No, they can twerk. It can twerk everywhere. It can twerk whenever, anywhere.
Nah, not everybody can twerk. I've seen some bad twerking videos.
I don't want to twerk. I'm good, thanks.
Okay, that's good. You're working on the talent.
Yeah.
All right, so you have the new single, I Will Never Let You Down.
Yeah.
How did that come about?
Well, that was written and produced by Calvin Harris, and It was an incredible collaboration. He gets me more than anybody, and he's very, very good at presuming and assuming what I want, and it's usually right. And when I heard the song, we did it in like half an hour, and it was so easily done. It was only fair that the rest of the world heard it.
Mm. Now, were all the songs that easy, or is just that one specifically?
No, they were pretty. Everything we've done together was pretty easy. Yeah.
Okay. Now.
Yeah, I'm now a designer for Adidas Originals for women.
Now, how did that even come about?
Well, because I love fashion and I love dressing up, and Adidas was one of the first kind of companies to kind of collaborate with me, and I was really honoured because I'm the only girl. Because you got Pharrell Williams doing a line with them, you got Kanye doing a line with them, you got me doing a line with them. So I was really excited about it because I'm, one album deep. And I'm kind of collaborating alongside these kind of legends.
Huge artists.
So it's not just a big deal for me. It's a bit like I need to step up. Like I need to make sure that my stuff is like tight. But I think the reason why I'm grateful enough to do this is because my fans, my fans are great females and really fun, crazy girls, So I love to just, make patterns and create things.
Okay. So with this whole, you haven't released an album in the UK, but you're acting in probably one of the biggest movies that's gonna come out next year. Did that affect anything as far as the recording process, or did that delay the album?
I mean, I wouldn't have done it if it was gonna affect the album or the tour or anything like that. No, I did it because I finished now the movie. I did it months ago in Vancouver.
50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah, when I did 50 Shades of Grey in Vancouver, it was a very organized schedule thing. I wouldn't let it intertwine.
And you play Mia Grey?
I play Mia Grey. That's Christian Grey's sister. And she's basically just fun, speaks French, and loves her brother, and is very spontaneous. And she grows throughout the trilogy of 50 Shades 1, 2, and 3.
And I never read any of the books.
Okay,
but
you're gonna watch the movie though.
Yeah, of course. I want to see some sex. But I was told that your character doesn't really have sex in it.
My character. Have you read the first book? No.
No.
Well, she is the younger sister, so she grows. So in the first movie, I'm not gonna give it away, but it's not as flamboyant as some of the other characters.
So she becomes a freak like movie 3 or something like that.
Hopefully.
Okay, now I'll go see movie 3 then. I'll skip.
Yeah, you're gonna
1 and 2.
No, you should go check the rest out.
I mean, well, yeah, you in it, so I'll definitely go in there. But
okay.
Now this is your first acting role ever.
Yeah, proper one. Yeah.
How did you even make that transition? Do
you know what? I approached them with a song for the soundtrack. I said I think this song would really work because I heard that they were looking for songs. And it went from the soundtrack to them being like, why don't you audition for the movie? And I said, well, I would love to, but, I don't know what you'd want me to do. And they were like, well, let's just try it. And I auditioned, and about 7, 8 stages in, I got the part.
And the song on the soundtrack, that's with you and Iggy?
Yeah.
What's that called?
Oh no, the Black Widow song is for Iggy's album.
Okay.
The song isn't out yet.
It's not.
The 50 Shades of Grey.
So you can't give me a little snippet, a little sample?
No.
Okay.
Watch the movie.
I'm gonna go see the movie. Movie's like $17.50 in America. I don't know. I gotta save these checks or anything. So I definitely have to ask you about the MTV Awards.
Okay.
But you ripping off Zac Efron's shirt.
Yeah.
That was planned. You knew you was gonna do that.
No. Why does everyone think it was planned? It just happened.
It just happened
to have been wearing a button shirt that pops.
Did Calvin get mad at that? Did he text you anything?
I mean, it was funny. No, of course not. It was funny, and it was like a shirtless award. It's like, you have to take your shirt off. It only made sense, and I wanted to see what the big deal was. Damn. But I think he proved his point.
I mean, I gotta take your word on it.
He did.
Then he won one of those awards for the girls or something like that.
He did.
Twerking award or something like that. So, tell me about the Rita bots. What is that? I was looking it up, and I saw a lot of you got a heavy Rita bot fan. What is that?
Well, I think they started their own name, really. I've got one over there, which was really nice. They I don't know, I think they just call themselves bots because they're kind of unbreakable, how robots don't break. I think I would like to say the Rita bots just are the robots and the army of the Ritas, and we just don't get broken down, really. I think that's what it was. I mean, I'm not complaining. Whatever they want to call themselves, I'm down.
Okay. Now I have to ask this again. This is for my brother. Are you really worth $140 million?
Why is everybody asking me that?
Because that's what the internet tells me. tells me you own a football. Now I don't know if it's football like here football team or football like you guys call it soccer.
Tell me what they're telling you, and I'll tell you if it's true or not.
Do you own a football team?
Correct.
Now is it American football or soccer?
It's from my country. It's a Kosovan football team.
Now, how do you wake up one morning and just be like, yo, I just want a football team. Let me just go do that.
Well, where I'm from in Kosovo, there's an amazing form of talent that doesn't get shown in the other parts of the world, and me being from there, I'm lucky enough to talk about it to you guys and spread the word. And so my mission is to get that going in, you know, like the World Cup and all that kind of stuff.
Oh wow.
So, you know, they're great footballers, so we'll see how that goes. You know, football for us is different, obviously. We know we're talking about soccer.
Right,
like
soccer
with the ball, you know, where you kick the ball, not carry the ball.
No, okay.
But yeah, that's in the process. It's just crazy, really, how people are like really surprised by that.
Yeah, because, you know, a lot of artists don't go out and just buy teams, even if it's soccer or tennis. Or well, there's no teams in tennis. That was crazy. But
I know what you mean.
Yeah, people don't just go out and, like, if I had, you know, $1 million, I'd go buy some Ciroc and you know, just turn up.
And then that's what happens. And then you end up turn up, and then when you turn down, you got nothing.
You end up like MC Hammer.
You don't want to do that.
Yeah, that's true. So you must have, like, a great, like, were your parents...
Yeah, my parents are smart. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I dropped out of school when I was 15 because I couldn't do it, and I wanted to just write songs and sing songs and just make music. And so I would tour around bars. I would sing anywhere really that would have me. And then one thing led to another. I started to write songs for other people, and then I wrote a song, and it got into the hands of Jay. And Jay was like, "Who's singing this song?" And I flew out to New York. This is a very short version of the story. And then he signed me when I was 17, turning 18, and now I'm 23. So I've been signed to Jay for a while.
Oh, you were 17 when you got signed?
Yeah,
I seen your pictures. I was like, God damn, she look good. Now I feel a little
now
awkward.
like, wow, I look okay.
No, I mean, well, I don't know if that was of age at the time. Wait,
I was young. I was a baby.
Yeah, well, you're of age now.
What were you thinking of?
I was thinking freaky thing. I was thinking some 50 Shades of Grey shit.
No, it was a journey, man. And I mean, my mum and dad were like, well, if you're doing that, then, you know, you got to make sure you know what you're doing when you do this. If you do, you know.
Right.
My dad's a visionary. I like to call him a visionary. He's very smart, and he kind of knows what's going to happen before it happens.
Wow.
He says what's going to happen, he just doesn't know the in-betweens, like the steps of how to get there.
Now, do you believe it at the time, or is it one of those things
No,
where
I'm like,
it
Dad,
happens,
like, what are you talking? I'm like, Dad, what are you talking about? And then it happens, like 3 years later. It's
Okay.
crazy.
No, when you act, because I know a lot of actors and actresses from the UK can cut the accent off. Can you turn the accent off when you act?
No.
No? It's just all...
Act in a movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like for 50 Shades, I'm speaking in an American accent. But don't ask me to do it because I had literally an accent coach next to me for the whole time because it was hard.
Whoa.
Yeah, because I've got a really strong British accent, so it was a bit difficult. I was like, you know, it's everything. Like you gotta, like, you know, open your mouth, make sure like your cheeks are like there, and my character is really, you know, like this. So.
Wow. Okay, so the new album's called O?
Well, actually, it's not called O.
It's not called O.
That's just the logo.
Oh.
It's actually a name of a love goddess, and it's not Aphrodite. I'm not telling you.
Okay, because I'm terrible at that.
Yeah, but don't worry. But the name is really unexpected, but it's pretty cool. It's like something that you can, like, you know, it just feels right for me.
Okay, so we're looking at September?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm looking forward to it. Rita Ora, Big Mack here.
Thank you.
Can I get a British yerp?
How do you do it? Do you yerp?
Yerp.
Yerp.
That's for my mama.
Boom, boom. Hi, mama.
Boston's new #1 for today's rhythm and all the best throwbacks.
Y'all knew, huh? 96.9.